Suzuki, Togo, and Yonai favor accepting the Allied ultimatum. Anami and the Army and Navy Chiefs of Staff do not believe Japan was defeated yet. "Our army will not submit to demobilization," said Anami. "We must fight the war through to the end, no matter how great the odds against us." Suzuki and Togo only had one option left to break the stalemate, and that was approach the Emperor. The Emperor, after many meetings with Prime Minister Suzuki, agrees to open negotiations to terminate the war. Japan sends the following notice to the Allies. "The Japanese government are ready to accept the terms enumerated in the joint declarations which were issued at Potsdam on July 26, 1945, by the heads of the government of the United States, Great Britain, and China, and the later subscribed to by the Soviet government, with the understanding that said declaration does not compromise any demand which prejudices the prerogatives of His Majesty as the sovereign ruler." Previously, the Allies had explained to the Japanese that they would essentially be under control of a supreme Allied commander if they were to surrender, and this creates tension in the cabinet. Suzuki, Yonai, and Togo wish to just continue surrendering. There's just no hope. However, Anami and his staff, they downright refuse. The Emperor must remain in power. The stalemate continues. At 10:30 a.m. on a hot and humid day, the cabinet meets with the Emperor for a final decision on Japan's future. Suzuki reported their position to accept the terms of surrender, and Anami presented the opposition to that surrender. The entire room bursts into tears. Emperor Hirohito makes the decision to surrender. "I have listened carefully to each of the arguments presented in opposition to the view that Japan should accept the Allied reply as it stands and without further clarification or modification, but my own thoughts have not undergone any change. In order that the people may know my decision, I request you to prepare at once an Imperial rescript so that I may broadcast to the nation. Finally, I call upon each and every one of you to exert himself to the utmost so that we may meet the trying days which lie ahead. Thus begins Japan's longest day."